Hey doing, this is Rob from Fabspeed. Today we're going to be installing our monoblock wing risers on the 718. They also fit the Porsche 981. For this installation, you're going to need two T30 Torx sockets, a plastic pry bar tool, and some tape in order to protect the paint on the car. We already have our wing risers on the car, but the installation and removal is exactly the same for both parts. So the first step is to apply green tape to the outside, underside of the wing. This is just to prevent any dings or scratches to the paint. So we're getting ready to remove the hardware. You're going to need your two T30s and the help of a friend in order to help maintain the wing while you're removing it. Now, you don't want to be careful. There is a spacer in here that may drop out as you're removing the wing. There it goes. You just have your friend support the weight as the last bolt comes out. You're going to grab your plastic pry tool. We're going to be removing these covers. We've had these off a few times, so they're pretty easy, but you want to be extra careful as to not rip the double-sided tape that is underneath these, because you will be reapplying the stock hardware. So after popping the hood, there's a second cover under the trunk lid. Again, you're going to use your pry tool and very carefully remove it to expose the bolts underneath. So you're going to grab your T30 Torx again, and we're going to be removing these three M6 bolts that will release the wing riser. So now you have your bolts removed, simply pop out the wing riser, remove the rubber boot, and then repeat on the other side. So now we're going to go install our new color-matched gold wing risers, matched exactly to the color of the wheels of this particular car. Our first step is to grab the original hardware and the boot that you removed off of that particular side. So you're going to put the boot on the new riser, ensuring that the rib side is up, and just up enough to clear the bolt holes. So you can take your wing riser, it should fit right into place. Grab your OEM hardware, and at first just loosely put the bolts in until they're all in place. These wing risers are made out of 6061 aluminum, which is strong, but just be careful not to over tighten as to prevent stripping of the threads. So go ahead and tighten these to about 20 inch-pounds or hand tight. Once that's done, slide the boot back into the cover, make sure it's properly in the groove. Next, you're going to grab your cover and very carefully, as to not scratch anything, slide it down and then press firmly to re-engage the double-sided tape. Just be careful, these are side specific. And last step is grab your protective cover and then place that back up and repeat on the other side. The last step before we put the wing on itself is to make adjustments to the brackets on the wing. These brackets need to be oriented so that the front of the car is angled as far out as possible and the rear of the car is angled inward as best as possible. So you're going to have a friend help you place the wing back on the car and support it while you get your hardware. And just ensure that the brackets are on the insides of your new wing risers. So the hardware goes in the same order that came out. Your big one, you're going to put the washer in between. Choose your height setting. And then put the chamfered bolt into the chamfered hole on the wing riser. So we have three angles built into these wing risers. To achieve a stock angle, you want to align on the top hole in the front along with the top hole in the back. For a slightly more aggressive angle, the bottom hole in the front along with the top hole in the back. And for our most aggressive angle yet, the bottom hole in the front and the bottom hole in the back. So you're going to tighten these to about 30 to 35 inch-pounds. And once that's finished, remove your tape and get out there and have fun, guys.